his staff. And that is never celebrating what you just did. Right? His whole mantra is always ahead. Push it ahead. What's done is done. And this conversation is about this kickoff right here. And what do we want to do? And how do we want to play these final 39 seconds out? You just never satisfied. Right? It was earlier this year. It was Indiana, Ohio State we had in a close game. And Indiana was fighting tooth and nail. But they just took a little breath before half. Ohio State 70-yard kickoff return. This guy does not take a breath, ever. And his team responds, and I think is reflected accordingly.
And again, complementary football, which is what they talk about in the NFL, probably more so than even in college. But Jabril Peppers with the short punt return, but into plus territory. What does your offense do with the short field starting at the plus 48? 10 plays down the field, they score a touchdown. R.J. Shelton in the corner, inside the 5. Brought down at about the 28-yard line with 33 seconds to go in the half. So this college football season, you can stream every game live on the ESPN app and on Watch ESPN. Just download the app or visit watchespn.com today.
And you can't be foolish here. You can't just say, wow, we don't have timeouts, 33 seconds. Let me just chuck it into coverage and make a play. There are too many game changers and playmakers in the back end of the secondary for Michigan as well.
O'Connor will throw. And he's going to hoist one up. And it's going to be intercepted. Jordan Lewis picks it off. 27 seconds to go. 2 timeouts for Michigan. Why, if you're Michigan State?
I hope you're not asking me that question, because I just told you can't do that.
What are the percentages here for Michigan State, in spite of the fact that you're down 14? I mean, does this show a sense of desperation, just hoisting one up?
Sure. Well, and you also get blasted. Taco Charlton does a wonderful spin cycle move, the defensive end, and he puts his helmet right into the chest of O'Connor, forces that throw. But this is what you could not do down 14. But this is what, this. We see this. This is what elite competition does, what Alabama does. Right? They just start to break your will, and ultimately you do get frustrated because it is so difficult to play against them.
Jordan Lewis was a semifinalist for the Thorpe Award last season, as you saw 7 career interceptions. So Wilton Speight with timeouts and field position. An easy pitch and catch to Darboh to the 40-yard line. And Jim Harbaugh wants to use one of those timeouts now before the clock starts again after the first down.
We talk about this all the time, especially during the breaks up here. And you and I talking football and game management. And the advantage of NFL guys and the 6 NFL coaches right now, or the 6 coaches collegially, who have NFL experience. Half of them are in the top 8. Right? They understand matchups and scheme, but beyond that, just I think also these situational football.
Kenny Allen's career long is 47 yards, so even if you're just thinking about a field goal, one more first down and you're in field goal range. Still with a timeout, still with 22 seconds. A field goal, of course, makes it a 3-possession lead, and Michigan, as we said, starts the third quarter with the football. It certainly understands the aggressive mindset, down 2 touchdowns, but play the percentages. With under 40 seconds and no timeouts.
Or if you're under duress, you just throw it away. Okay, Taco Charlton won, and I'm sitting in there strong, but I got to just sail this one into the 9th row.
Blitz coming for Michigan State. Wilton Speight. He throws a jump ball down towards the end zone. Batted around and incomplete. Chesson had a chance. Drake Harris had a chance. Now 15 seconds to go.
And for the first time, you see Speight. He's taken a bunch of these shots.
That was Andrew Dowell that came through on the blitz. You drew the Ben Roethlisberger comparison earlier. And this is NFL quarterbacking. When you stand in there and you know you're going to get hit like that.
and you can still put it 55 yards down the field into the end zone, give your guys an opportunity. Pretty rare.
Another blitz from Michigan State. Picked up, Spate over the middle, running to the 20-yard line is Darboh. 9 seconds to go. And the final timeout used by Michigan.
And that's the cleats. Walked into the stadium with cleats.
What's a natural surface?
And why Harbaugh's going to look at him. That headset can't slow me down.
I'll tell you, the poor guy that's got to run behind him holding the headset wire, that guy has to be in shape as well. He must train during the week.
Well, here's situational football 101, and look at the coach right in the middle of it, reminding all of the guys. Okay, his quarterback can't take a sack. It's guys, if you catch it, short of the sticks, you're dead. So this throw's got to go beyond the sticks, got to go into the end zone, and you have got to understand with 9 seconds to salvage that field goal opportunity.
With no timeouts, why not kick the field goal right here?
You could, but you like your matchups outside, and you're going to give your veteran redshirt senior wide receivers, Jake Butt, you're going to give them an opportunity to take a shot into the end zone.
So that actually, if the ball does travel to the end zone, gives Michigan State a chance to make a play.
Yep.
As their defense has not forced a punt yet. No timeouts for Michigan.
This is a quarterback. You remind those guys up front, too, to make sure they block the blitz.
Here comes the blitz again. There's the shot to the end zone. Diving attempt by Darboh. Flag out. He ran past Tyson Smith.
And that's a heady play by Tyson.
Now there's only 4 seconds to go.
Pass interference. Defense number 15. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
You may only get 1 snap now. Do you use that for a shot at the end zone? No, here comes the field goal group.
And this is actually smart situational football. If it's close or you're beat at all, you grab, you tackle, you do what you've got to do. 5 seconds off the clock, no timeouts. And they're still forced into kicking the field goal.
So Allen made from 23. This one also from 23 yards out to try and add 3 more for the Wolverines before halftime. He's got it. So the interception thrown by Tyler O'Connor costs Michigan State 3 more before halftime. The largest lead of this series at the break for Michigan since 2006. Let's go back to Chris Cotter, and it's time for the Lexus halftime report.
Thank you, Bob. Joey Galloway, Danny Cannell here in the studio with me. You mentioned 2006, last time Michigan had a lead this big over Michigan State at the half. Coach Harbaugh was the head coach at the University of San Diego back then. That's how long ago it has been. Big number coming into this game, but it looked early on, Danny, that Michigan State was going to be able to run all over Michigan, pushing them around at the line of attack.
Yeah, you really felt like Mark D'Antonio had a message for his team, playing with a chip on the shoulder. But Michigan is exactly where they need to be. Their defense stepping up big in big situations. This was a 4th and 1. I love the play call from Michigan State. You're the heavy underdog. Why not try to take that momentum into your own hands? You're in a good spot in the field. But Michigan, you see penetration, solid tackling. All these things are what makes this Michigan defense one of the best in the country. But like I said, Michigan's exactly where they need to be. They got some points there. I firmly expect them to take control of this game.
Only 148 total yards for Michigan State in that first half. So after that first drive, they've really clamped down. And one thing we've seen from Michigan, too, is Wilton Spate going up top and having some success.
Really have. And that's been the difference in this season with this Michigan offense is Wilton Spate's ability to go downfield. We're used to 2 tight ends, run between tackles, little play-action passes out to the flat is what they were doing last season. But now the ability to go downfield has made this offense a lot more dangerous. This is Jake Butt. Stay up and get in the end zone, Carl.
Sorry, he's a tight end.
Spade would have had a touchdown there. Should have been a touchdown to catch this ball. It's a nice catch, nice grab, nice body control. And then this one, you got to avoid the rush when you're dealing with Michigan State for sure because they are going to blitz. You're going to get hit. And here's another one. Stay up, Cannell. I mean, seriously. I mean, say you're a quarterback. Okay, you're a quarterback, and you got caught out there running for a deep ball. He's all by himself. He catches it and falls down on the 7. You're not telling me in your mind you're thinking.
Yeah, I would be upset.
Yeah, but he had to reach back for it, too. It was a tough catch. Galloway, I know you're like one arm and high-stepping it in. I know how it
there's
was
a difference between a completion and a touchdown.
All right, well, right now it's Michigan at the lead, at the half with the lead. Let's talk about Penn State and Purdue. Talk about a Penn State team coming off that high of last week. What would they do on the road against the Boilermakers? And first drive of the game, this one's all going to be about Saquon Barkley. Pretty much every single yard on this drive, and then he cashes in here, Galloway. Good drive that time by Saquon Barkley. Markel Jones, he's the answer for Purdue, and he takes this one in, tying the game at 7. You know one thing that Purdue can do, Danny, though? They can throw the ball, and David Blau finds Cameron Posey there.
This is a tough out for Penn State. Everybody's been telling them how great they are. Hey, look, you guys had the upset of the season. Here, one of the easiest touchdown passes you'll get all year. You come wide open, poor tackling in the secondary. But you mentioned
You're the first person to call Purdue a tough out.
Well, 17-0 right now.
It is, yeah.
It's a good game. They are not a tough out.
Yeah, they are. Today they are.
Is Virginia a tough out?
No, sir.
They are
Everyone's
today.
a tough out if you don't come up ready to play.
Well, here Lamar Jackson, he kind of struggled here early, but he finds Damari Staples 15 yards for the score. It's 7-3 Louisville, but then he's going to turn the ball over.
Everyone's talking about the eye test, and I can't stand that. You have to win your way in. Example A right here is the example why Louisville needs to win out. You can't be just going out there relying on your resume. You better take control of this game or watch out.
Great pass by Kurt Bankert there, 10-7 at the half, 7 points. Louisville's averaging 32 in the first half. This year, only 7 today. Big one in Stillwater. West Virginia, Oklahoma State. Skylar Howard is going to hit Shelton Gibson. He just blows up that corner there, Galloway.
If you send a corner blitz and don't get to the quarterback, your safety is in trouble because now he has to come downhill and try to cover a receiver. They're used to the ball coming out quickly, but a great play call by West Virginia, ready for the corner blitz.
And then Chris Lacey's going to haul this one in. Oklahoma State with the lead, and they've extended that lead because Jalen McCleskey, they've got a bunch of good little receivers up there at Stillwater. He's going to take this one and take it to the house. Where was the tackling on that play?
That's the Big 12, Cotter.
That's Big 12 tackling?
Yeah.
2010 right now at the half. Oklahoma State with the lead. Well, we mentioned that big win by Penn State last week. What does that mean for Ohio State this week as they get set to take on Northwestern in the shoe? We'll preview this one next.
Some matchups give the word rivalry new meaning as the tradition, the passion, and the excitement capture our imagination and take these games beyond anything else in sports.
Let's make some noise.
And go beyond the expected with the best action movie of the year.
Hold on to something!
Own Star Trek Beyond on Blu-ray November 1st.
This is the deal of the century.
Yeah, 10 nuggets for $1.49.
You can't get 10 of anything for $1.49 these days. Deal of the century.
Yeah, made with white meat chicken, 10 nuggets for $1.49 is the deal of the century. 10 nuggets, just $1.49. Only at Burger King.
Forget everything you think you know. Discover a world of possibility with one blade from Philips Norelco. The blade for beards. And be your best you. One blade from Philips Norelco. See Marvel's Doctor Strange in theaters November 4th.
We were born here. We grew up here. Raised our kids here. Went to school here.